Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw tips and tricks. Not saying you'll ever draw anything like this, but this is pretty cool to draw with the Polygon tool. You could do a number of sides, but I'm just going to do a six-sided. I'm going to hit P, put it in the center of the page. And then I'm going to take the shape tool. I'm going to select that node right there and go and turn it into a curve. But then I'm going to delete it. And look what it did. It rounded off my corners, but it's still a polygon. Now, if we take this other node, and I believe if we hold down the shift key, look what it did. It gave us a perfect shape of that. You might be able to use something like that in the future. Let's go ahead and make it a little bit bigger, holding down the shift key. The shift key will help it grow from the center. And then you can do pretty much anything you want. You know, you could leave it a hairline to do some really fine work. Let's Control D and make a duplicate. And let's reduce it by holding down the shift key just a little bit. And then Control D, and it's going to continue that pattern. And you could actually go too far. Now, that's one thing you could do. And one thing, since we made copies of it, if you want to start over, instead of backing up, just grab that outer one. And we could do, I'm going to hit P, put it in the center of the page. My idea might be a little bit too big. You know, these parts might be too big. But you can also Control D and rotate it like 1 degree. And then you could Control D, and you could actually go too far in this too. I mean, that's too far. But you could back up and get those weird shapes and kind of like hearts in it. And instead of, here we go again, I'm going to hit F4 on the keyboard and bring that back. Instead of, I'm just going to try to grab one of them. See, instead of backing up all that way, the only other thing I could kind of think of is you could make it a little thicker. Say 1 point, Control D and make a duplicate, and just move it minutely holding down the shift key, and then Control D. And then I don't even know if this is going to work. Hit the plus key on the keyboard and make it black and rotate it. We're 49 degrees somehow, but you could actually, let's make it smaller first, holding down the shift. So we have red and black, and then we could rotate it half the way. Nah, not a big fan. Unless you did it maybe in some more vibrant colors. And I'm going to see if I can't just select all the black and make them yellow. Let's see what it looks like with a black box on top. You really never know what it's going to look like until you pick something you're going to print it on. That's not half bad. I must have missed on the rotation. I must have missed that one right there, or I made it yellow. That's pretty cool. Anyway, just playing around. I hope that helped. Thank you for watching.